First bit of news, everybody hates green labels on. If you don't know what a comic book, getting comic books and getting them graded and all this stuff, CGC is one of the main comic book graders that we have on the planet. So, since they having a lot of, been having how would I like to say this?
Controversy.
Drama.
Nah, they've been fucking up lately. They've been fucking up. They've been fucking up lately. That's the way I like to put it. All right. So since they've been messing up lately, and they've been getting a lot of complaints from their customers and stuff like that, when you get there's actually 4 different kinds of labels you can get: purple, blue, gold, and green. Green is something that's not authenticated, that you got signed. So now, since everybody's been complaining about the purple and the green label, they are teaming up. The purple label is a book that you had fixed. Like, say if it doesn't have a back cover, you find a back cover and you put it onto the book and have it professionally put onto the book, and it's completely repaired, they will give you a purple label, which knocks down the price exponentially.
The value, knocks down the value of it.
So you can fix the Mona Lisa, but you can't fix a comic book.
If you could dodge a wrench, you could dodge a ball.
Damn right. Those are words to live by.
Is the purple one the purple one's called the restored books or whatever?
Yeah.
Is that what it's called? The restored books?
Purple is considered restoration
Books.
I ain't never get one of those.
So they assigned the green label to books that they didn't authenticate themselves. So now they're teaming up with JSA to have those books authenticated and give you a gold label.
The Justice Society of America?
Yes.
Oh god.
Yes. The old Flash.
Flash is coming in, running in all weird and shit.
With the hat, son.
Yeah, the one with the hat on the authentication shit.
That's what I want. I wanted to authenticate that shit,
But hasn't what's their name's been doing that?
CBCS.
CBCS has been doing that. You don't have to sign in front of them.
No,
right,
but that's why everybody sends their signed books to them.
To CBCS, yeah.
So, but the problem is that CGC for a long time, their policy was if they didn't have somebody there on site watching you sign, they wouldn't give you the gold label and whatnot. And so now, for me, this is what I've been saying all along. Because obviously they probably lost a lot of market share with the whole bullshit that happened with the crack cases and all of that. Now, this is the money grab now to be like, okay, let's legitimize sign ones and let those people who got the green label be able to upgrade and switch out to a gold label because now we're partnered in with these guys. But I'm curious to see if this does not fuck up the value of CGC, because for a long time, slab users swore by CGC yellow labels just because they knew that, the signature was authentic. There was a whole scandal behind the fact that they were showing that a lot of CBCSs that had been approved had false signatures and were still getting pushed. And CGC was the only one who had people who were visually there to authenticate that the person signed. So I'm curious to see where this goes now.
I'm sure it's a premium for that. I'm sure you're paying just a bit more for them to authenticate your signed copy. You know what, Chase? For the sake of the podcast, I'm going to send in one of my books that was not witnessed.
Really?
Yeah.
You heard it. You heard it here first.
Here's the thing, right? Because I know we got pictures of this. The Todd father signed my business.
Oh yeah,
that year.
Samesies.
Yep.
So I'm gonna send in my books. I'm gonna send 2 books, my Amazing Spider-Man and my Spawn. I'm gonna send them in and see what they say. I got the pictures that say he signed for me.
Interesting.
But also, I think that they're getting the heat because RGS and Master P say that they're moving into comic books.
Oh no,
are they now?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Let's
go.
They're doing actual completely digital authentic slabs and whatnot. So the whole process is digitized, where an algorithm is going to basically look at the book cover to cover and then give it a grade and push out a report.
And that no more human eyes.
Yo, NOLA is 8 hours away, son. I'm gonna go right down to Master P's shop like, yo, bro.
You're like,
make him say,
hey.
And RGS has been killing the card game lately.
Oh, so I was gonna ask, what is Master P's? They do cards now.
Right,
they don't do comics yet, but they do cards now. Okay, I didn't know that.
But they are working heavily.
Yeah,
heavily. I'll tell you, heavily on getting technology in, because you can see they've been doing on the RGS site. If you go on Instagram or any of those other sites, you can see they crack open the PSA card that is a 7.5, and it comes back a 9.2 on the RGS.
That's crazy.
And it is a computer doing the RGS. Yep. The most of human hands touches or grades a card on RGS is them taking it out of the sleeve and putting it into a computer. The computer from there takes it out, puts it in the sleeve, and gives you a grade and a report. On why.
Yeah. So I believe the struggle with the comic book is just again trying to have it where there's minimal touch, because obviously it's got the cover itself can be scanned easily, but now you have to get the computer to view the actual pages front and back without causing more damage to the actual book, and then give
the centerfold.
Right, and the centerfold. But once they have that process down, it's a problem for CGCS and CBCS. It's just a problem, period, bro. Because at that point, they will have pretty much turned the market on its ear. You're going to see a lot of people who have CGCs that got low grades sending their shit into RGS, and it's going to come back higher. It's going to come back like, yo, people that had 8s are going to come back 9.8s and shit like that.
Oh, shit.
Wow.
Yeah. So
that's crazy.
If you want to invest in something, hey.
Better get you.
Why does the slab world as a whole just seem very messy? Like, is it just me? I mean, I don't really know much about it. It just seems messy.
I think because CGC has been like gold standard for the longest time, and now these other places are coming in saying, they don't. But everything by them is like hand graded. So like at the end of the day, it's human error. You know what I'm saying?
Where they try to push the narrative that having someone, they're
is better,
professional, and they're going through your book. Like, nah, man, this dude, if my man ain't bust off the night before, he mad when he come to work.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's like, yo, fuck your book, man. I mean, this is a 6. Get out of here.
Yeah.
And we've all seen those horror stories on the internet. Hairs inside the CGCs. Hairs inside the CBCS.
Yeah.
Cases coming cracked. Thumb marks on the fucking books.
Crap. Wow.
Do you want to see the Spider Boy I got back? That's 9.8 motherfuckers waving in the case like fucking Mr. Wiggles on a breakdance shit, bro.
But it says 9.8.
It says 9.8. The motherfucker in there swimming like this on. I'm like, what the fuck? But that's been my gripe with CGC from the start, man. Like, supposedly there's a committee of people, and I'm just like, bro, if such and such had a bad night or his girl's cheating on him or something, like, nobody's getting a good grade. Nobody's getting a good grade on that day. The dude on the cover looks like the dude your girl's cheating with. Like, you're not giving him a 9.8. Fuck that. You know what I'm saying? You might fold the cover your damn self.
You got tear marks on there.
You know what I mean? Like, nah, bro.
You and the guy she told you not to worry about.
Mustache on your cover and shit. Like, I didn't sit in like that.
You kept it framed.
You know what I'm saying? CGC has been fan driven, and like Wendy said, been off the fact that staff supposedly saw the actual signature happen, and that's kind of been the frenzy with fans because they know that somebody from CGC actually witnessed it being signed and whatnot. But I mean, how many times, like when Deezy went someplace, saw Todd McFarlane, had him sign a book and just didn't want to do it that day because maybe the line's just out of fucking control. Nobody wants to spend 4.5 hours on that line. So now he sends his thing in and can't get a gold label, even though it's official. I never understood why they didn't have some type of official database or something anyway with these signatures to just verify. If you sign, you give them a serial number, and and now you're off to the races. But I'm curious to see where this goes. I really am.
We have a couple comments here. Fatal J said, I rarely slab unless I get 2 copies. That's actually really smart. It's actually a really smart thing to do. Heard CGC had some scammers in their ranks. That doesn't surprise me.
That's
easy. That doesn't surprise me at all. I never trusted CGC. This AI move is going to be huge. Yeah, AI is going to start to play a factor in this too.
Turn the market, bro. That's
true.
Easy.